The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hi everyone, Ron here at AbleSys. I'll be glad to go over the charts and the signals for you. I do these webinars at this time twice a week, about 100 per year for many years, and I'm glad to help. So we'll take a look at the signals. It's been a really good day trading month, really 5 weeks of the new year now. It's just been fantastic. The signals, as you can see, if you have the software, and I'll show it to you. But even the long term, because the market's in such a extremely powerful uptrend, as I've been saying for 10 or 11 months now. It's just take advantage of it. I mean, on pullbacks back to support, the little blue dots, that's a perfect place to get in. So you can see over here, there's the buy signal. Triplet confirmation is what we need, and we'll always want to see this is a daily, weekly combination. We want to see that arrow, which is the weekly buy signal. We want to see the dot, the small dot, and we want the price bar. We want everything to be the same color. Everything is blue. See, the arrows come in once a week, every 5 days. So you get the buy signal, you got blue bar, blue dot, blue arrow. Beautiful signal here on ACWI. We had the buy signal 3 months ago at 80 and didn't get out until the prices close under the previous lower row of blue dots. So when the price is here, there's the blue dot under it. There's the previous lower blue dot right there. It does close under it. But, you're in at 80, out at 91. That's a nice chunk of change there. And here's the best part. I mentioned this one last week as we had a new buy signal on it. And I picked this one over off the WinTick report. There's the blue bar, the blue dot, the blue arrow, triple confirmation. And 3 days in a row, it's gone up every day. So, looking good, starting off real good. The whole key is just, if you have the blue dots below the price, stay in the trade. You're safe. That's support. That's why it hits the blue dot, stops, turns around, and goes up. Hits the blue dot, bounces off, and then goes up. Does it again here, and again, and again, and again. So that's the beauty of the dots, which go in usually multiple days before it even happens. So it really gives us a huge advantage knowing where there's support. Those are great places to buy at the blue dots, especially if you have a blue bar. That's what we call a sweet spot. 1 second here. So here's another one, and I just start typing on the keyboard and click one frame. This is a really good one, Labu. I mean, this thing is just taking off like a rocket. And again, there's that sweet spot I talk about. If you didn't get in at the beginning, which is okay. I mean, you might not have had the software then. Back at $70, and as you can see now, it's 177. I mean, this is only 3 months. This is not like 3 years. It went up from 77 to 177. It's 3 months. And the software picked up the entire move. That's the beauty of it. But if you didn't get into the beginning, which might not have the software then, there's where you want to get in, the pullbacks back to the blue dot. It's okay to get even on the green bars. It's just a little more risky. If you really want to get into something, you really like it, you've done your homework or whatever, and you kind of like that, you want to just get into it. The pullbacks are great places to get in because the blue dots block the prices from going lower. Well, that's really strong support. And as you can see now, we're up to 177. It's just taking off like a rocket, as most stocks are, with the market in the strongest uptrend in 100-year history. So if you want to do intraday trading, the mini Nasdaq is a great chart to trade. But if it's too much margin for you, if you have a very small account, or if it's too fast for you, I would recommend the E-mini Russell, RTY. It's another very good one to trade. But you can see here, right at the open today, I mean, just a beautiful buy signal. Shoots up really quick. There's your 2 green bar exit. Remember, we put the stop 1 point, or you can put it 2 points below the lower of the 2 green bars. On blue bars, you would never get out. But on green bars, you have to get 2 in a row, you can get out right there. Some people don't. I mean, they use the, as I said before, the previous lower row of blue dots. But there's your sweet spot, because the first 10 minutes, it's a little hard to trade. So even though, that was a winner, I'm not going to count it, because you want to just give the market the first 10 minutes or so to settle in. I'm Eastern, so this is 9:30 open. So right around 9:40, you had just a textbook perfect sweet spot. Blue price bar, blue 1 minute buy signal, blue 2 minute buy signal, blue 3 minute buy signal. I mean, that's just as low risk as it can get. That is perfect. When all the indicators come together and agree, oh my, that's a great trade. Stop out would be here on the second lower row of blue dots. However, if you were using the 2 green bar exit, you'd be stopped out right there. But you got to have at least 10 points in profit. You have to have 10 points at least, at the minimum, before you use the 2 green bar exit, the 2 green bar stop. So that actually was 15 points right there. So that's okay. That's $300. If you use the second lower or the previous lower row of blue dots, now there's more risk in it, but there's bigger gains. Well, in that case, that's a home run. You picked up 50 points. That's a $1,000 trade that AbleTrend gave to everyone. 10 minutes after the open, 45 minutes later, it's $1,000 in the account, in your account. There's your triple confirmation sell signal. No trade zone. No trade zone there. Red and blue together. No trade. There's your perfect triple confirmation sell signal. Red 1 minute, red 2 minute, red 3 minute. I mean, everything was red. Red price bar. And this is really important too. Closes under the 3 minute resistance there. It breaks and closes under the blue arrows. That's a good sign that we're going lower. Short red bar, love it. Just put your stop, 2 points above the top of the red bar. That's fine. Normally we'd put it at the previous higher row of red dots, like we put it the previous lower row of blue dots, but put it the previous higher red dots, because red down, blue up. Red means sell in AbleTrend, blue means buy. There's the 2 greens. Stop goes 1 point or 2 above it. And that was a real good one right there. That was 23 points. Let's call it 20. That's a $400 winner AbleTrend gave to everyone in 20 minutes. Very clear, very obvious. Everything is red. Never had 2 greens till we were well down here and, nicely in profit of about 50 points, and we wound up winning about 40 points on that trade. 40 points is, 25 points. That's $500. It's a nice trade there. Oh, hold on a second. Sorry about that. No trade zone, no trade zone, no trade zone. Why? It's red and blue together. Leave it alone. That's the beauty of AbleTrend. It keeps us out of trouble. Keeps us out of these no trade zones. I mean, look at this choppy mess. You can't win when it's choppy, nor could we. So that's why we combine multiple time frames and only trade when they all agree. Now that's a losing trade right there, valid signal, and another losing trade there, another valid signal. So yeah, we were up a bunch of money, but gave a little bit back there. You got to be fair about it. I'm always honest. I show all the winners and losers. I'm not here to mislead anyone. It's very important. Take what we do very seriously. I tell it like it is, good or bad. That's how I want it. That's what I would want to know. Triple confirmation sell signal. That one worked out real nice. Down it went. We're not going to use the 2 greens here because they're only like 5 points in profit. So we don't get stopped out here. Stop is at the second higher row of red dots as the prices come down. There's the 2 greens because now we're in profit of at least 10 points. And we're stopped out right. Oh, I stopped out right there. There's 2 greens in a row. Stop goes 1 point, 2 points above. Stop out on the next bar. That's another winner. That's a nice one there. You're looking at another $300. At this point, we got to be up about 700 or 800. I didn't do the calculations, but you can see here we're up quite a bit. Let's just even say less, because nobody's going to get that perfect. Let's say 500. I mean, nobody's going to get everything perfect. It's not possible. But there's a beautiful triple confirmation buy signal. Another huge trend, as we usually get around 2 o'clock Eastern time. There it is at 2:15. Amazing how things repeat themselves a lot. Up and away we go. I mean, that's a home run right there. That's another big money trade. And we'd technically be stopped out there on the previous lower blue dot, but on the 2 green, we're going to get stopped out. No, that's only, well, that's about, it's not even 10 points. So we're not going to use the 2 green here, not going to use the 2 green there. We're going to use the previous lower row of blue dots. There's the stop out. So we're out at 704. Now in at 88, let's call it 90, because I don't like to exaggerate the losses. I like to do the opposite. I hate when everybody exaggerates. So, another big, big, nice game there, about 15 points. So it's another 300. So it was a really good day today, obviously, as you could see. And I mean, it's just been day after day. It's just been great because the volatility is great. So, I got to be fair about it and give the volatility the credit. If it was flat, we couldn't win, nor could anybody else. But it's just the vol's been so great. The VIX is up there in the 20s. It's just been terrific. Triple confirmation sell. Another sell signal right there. That's a losing trade there. There's a winner right toward the end of the day. And there we go. We're stopped out right there. And picked up about 12 points on that. So good stuff. Hold 1 second here. Hold 1 second. I'm sorry. So good stuff right there. And here's the scalp chart. Very similar to the trend chart. The other was the trend chart. This is a scalp chart. Scalp chart, you just in and out very quickly. There's your blue dot. Once the price hits the blue dot and closes above it, there's the little line that sticks out to the right is the close. Once it closes above it, you're in the trade. We just go for 5 points profit. That's our target for the NQ chart, and it hit it right there. Every time we hit 5 points, it's a $100 winner. 5 points is $100 in NQ. So first trade of the day, 10 minutes after the market opened, hit the blue dot, closed above it. 30 seconds later, we had a $100 winner. Okay, all it has to do is hit the blue dot with the blue arrow and close above it, and we buy it. Like right here, that's a losing trade. And we put the stop 2 points under the blue dot. So we lost 3 points on that trade. No trades along here because these bars all close under the blue dots. Okay, we had another sell signal right there, and we lost on that trade because it closed right above it. If it hits a red dot and closes under it, we go short. So right there, we went short. That one was a winner. This one was a losing trade because it hit the blue dot, went above it, and we lost on this one. So we started out real rocky, but then we picked up nice. There's a winner right there. Closes under, hits and closes under the red dot. Minute later, 5 points winner. Hits and closes just slightly above the blue dot. 1 minute later, 5 point winner. Hits and closes above the blue dot. 1 point later, 1 minute later, 5 point winner. So then we hit like 4 in a row. That's 400. We lost right here 2 points, 3 points, because it closes 2 points under the blue dot. Hits the top of the red arrow, or even in the middle of the arrow, that's fine. 2 minutes later, 5 points, winner, $100. That's what we just do. I mean, that's how you, this is the scalp chart. This is for in and out very quickly, very quickly. This is, very low risk, in and out quick. Perfect trade right there. Hits the blue dot, red dot, closes under it, a minute later, winner. Hits the red dot, closes under it, a minute later, another 100. Hits the red dot, 2 minutes later, another 100 at 300. That's 3 in a row, 300. This one was a losing trade. Okay, then you had the big uptrend here. Winner right there, hits the red dot, closes above it, winner. Same thing there, winner. This would be a loser here. This is a winner. Hits the red dot, bounces off of it, shoots up. Just a great day. And a losing trade right here. But this is right at the 4 o'clock New York close, so I really wouldn't have taken that one. But got to be fair, I show it all. If you did, well, they would have lost 3 points on that trade. So that's how we use it. It works really well. I strongly encourage you to do the one-on-one trading session. I'm here, and that's what I do. I'm glad to do a 15-minute trading session if you have a trial. If you're on a trial right now, I can show you more in 15 minutes than you can do on your own the entire month, and I'm willing to help. So be glad to do that for you. Been working great for many years. We've got the 1-month trial on the website. We have tech support here. You have our full support. Always glad to help in every way that I can. Thanks for being here, everyone, and have a good night and stay safe.